prices are the right move at this time.
Many of the discount retailer and grocery stores are on the verge of losing money, with the exception of Aldi, which food industry analyst Phil Leppert says has made shopping there more enjoyable than in other chains and is increasing its customer base. Acquiring new stores, he says, is not a guarantee of making a profit. Dollar Tree will have its work cut out for it.
It's really going to on how Dollar Tree is going to advertise these stores, how they're going to be able to bring new foot traffic in. They're not going to be able to rely just on the 99-cent store, customers. Obviously, that didn't work for 99-cent stores, so they've got to attract new shoppers. The key is going to be their marketing, their advertising, and what they're going to do to get people in the door.
And another obstacle for Dollar Tree will be the ability to retain a workforce. There should be an exodus from supermarket staff throughout the industry, especially here in California, where workers may find a higher wage in fast food jobs. There's been concern that the drinking habits of young people will have a negative impact on the wine industry, but Mike DeWald says the latest research shows those worries might be exaggerated.
The finding that people in their mid-20s aren't as interested in wine doesn't come as a surprise to those in the local industry. John Fouchard with Napa's Jam Cellars says the equation is actually pretty simple.
It always seems apparent to me that, the shelf stuff on wines is they're expensive. And so and millennials they're earlier in their drinking stages, and they don't have as much disposable money to spend.
And it turns out there may be some historical basis for that belief, says Karen Deannan, Director of Research and Consumer Insights with Jackson Family Wines.
They've never been a significant consumer of wine.
No, tonight,
and we know that that consumption starts going up in mid-30s when they have more disposable income.
New JFW research finds that while the purchase of cases of wine is down, the overall dollars spent is actually up, meaning people are gravitating toward higher-priced bottles. I'm Michael Wall, KNX News 97.1 FM.
Don't you let's get a check of your money? Here's Bloomberg's Ace Pellegrini.
Taylor Swift fans grabbing their passports and heading to Europe for bargain price tickets for the singer's record-setting Eras tour compared to tickets in the U.S.
The tickets internationally are way cheaper than doing it locally in the U.S.
This fan, Leah, traveling from Boston to Spain to see Swift live in Madrid.
Including airfare, hotel, and the price of the ticket, it's cheaper than going to see Taylor Swift anywhere in the U.S., including the worst seats you could get at a concert locally.
Spending about $1,500 total on the two-day extravaganza, less than most tickets to see Swift at her upcoming concerts in Miami. Americans have purchased as much as 20% of the tickets for some of Swift's European performances. Leah says she'll go again if she gets another chance.
She's so incredible, and she's releasing music while she's on tour, so every concert is like a new version of itself.
I'm Bloomberg Studies Pellegrini from the California Deluxe Windows Money Desk. KNX News 97.1 FM.
The second it happens,
here at UCLA, it's getting pretty physical.
KNX News is there.
They breach the line. Now they're pushing a shot here.
The only source for non-stop breaking news.
And they're pushing everyone back, and now people are falling on the ground.
Is SoCal's only 24/7 connection. KNX News 97.1 FM.
They have always thought commuting was no fun, but that's only because you never called 511. They got traffic update and travel information. They'll even help find a bus stop and train station when you're going out for fun. Family or work, call 511. It's a toll-free word. Get free travel information by calling 511 toll-free today. No need to fuss when you travel with us. I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer Sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper Heavy Duty Dry Cloths have ultra-thin pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of it too. Now the hair is gone. All thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper Heavy Duty Dry Cloths. I promise you'll love them for your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Summer starts now with Memorial Day appliance savings at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances from brands like KitchenAid. And right now, you can double your savings when you spend $2,500 or more. Shop in-store or online today, because Lowe's knows home improvement. Offer
Certainty at CaliforniaPsychics.com, and if it's not the best reading you've ever had, it's free.
We Americans love our avocados, and 90% of the ones we eat come from one state in Mexico where the farming is taking a toll on forests and waters. Margie Schaefer reports one Latin American historian is any thoughts of a boycott.
Growers first brought avocados to the U.S. in the early 20th century from Mexico and Guatemala. And in the early 1920s in Southern California, Rudolf Haas bred what would become the most popular avocado.
The tree has high yield, and it tastes good, it has a good shape, a good size.
That is Professor of Latin American History at the University of Iowa, Viridiana Hernandez.
It has deep poor soils, a lot of rainfall.
But Michoacan has seen detrimental impacts to water availability for people living in the area. Accelerated deforestation and violence has also increased in the region because of avocado production. Still, she does not recommend a boycott. That would hurt rural growers. Rather, she encourages a diversification of markets for a reduction in Haas market share to protect the environment.
Trying different foods from different kinds, but also different. That helps.
I'm Margie Schaefer, KNX News 97.1 FM.
上にあったな。
Time for a look at your drive. For that, let's get over to Rick Smith.
In Azusa on the West Castle, it's a front crash. One car is stranded there in the carpool lane. They're waiting on a tow truck to come and pull it out of the way. That's really jammed up that drive before you get to Grand Avenue. And Encino, Caltrans was jamming up the drive on the 101 east is from Havenhurst to 405, where they have the right lane and the connector to 405 north and south shut down. They're doing guardrail repair there. Traffic's inching back toward Tampa. You might want to get off of the freeway, take Ventura Boulevard. Looks like a better way to go. Heading to the Newhall past Caltrans, slowing you down 5 north from the 14th to Lyons Avenue. The slow lane is closed there, and it's looking pretty slow off the 14 up to about Calvert Road. If you're going to continue that trek on the 5 over the Grapevine, the area is strong gusty winds into the 138 and Fraser Mountain Road, so be careful if you're going to head through there. And then in downtown LA, north connector to the 110 southwest lane of that transition remains closed from Caltrans. Working's pretty jammed through downtown on that 101 north, connecting you every 10 minutes on the 5s from the downtown 24-hour traffic center.
We have got some clouds. We're pretty well socked in right now. Later on this afternoon, we're expecting some partly cloudy conditions. Highs on the beaches in the 60s. We'll have low to mid-70s across LA and Orange counties. And over on the San Fernando Valley, you can expect temps today in the 70s to maybe around 80 degrees. More clouds and fog rolling back into Southern California later on this evening. The lows dipping down into the 50s, maybe to around 60 degrees. As for tomorrow, it's more of the same. The June gloom, that's hanging on for the rest of the month. You know it, you love it, maybe. But we're going to have temps again, much like we had today, in the 60s and 70s and right near 80 degrees for the San Fernando Valley. Right now, 10:57.
Right now is the best time to get laser eye surgery. That's because Laser Eye Center, the most trusted leader in LASIK, with their state-of-the-art 4G technology, are having a limited time special so you can improve your vision and save money. Within the next 30 minutes, Laser Eye Center is setting up free consultations for a limited number of LASIK procedures at 50% off and just $59 per month with zero down and zero interest financing. Get rid of your irritating contacts and glasses. Start at only $59 per month with zero down and zero interest. For the next 30 minutes, Laser Eye Center is setting up free consultations for LASIK, cataracts, and dry eyes. Appointments for this special will fill up fast, so call within the next 30 minutes and get 50% off, zero interest financing, and your free custom consultation. Call now, 800-515-6565. That's 800-515-6565. Once more, 515-6565.
Biggest Memorial Sale ever. Right, Dad. Save up to 50% off Sealy, Serta, and King Coil. With your good credit, pay zero interest for 36 months with your minimum monthly payment on purchases of $3,000 and above with 10% down. Plus, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic and up to $800 on Purple. And get fitted for just the right mattress with our bed match technology. Since they will beat anyone's advertised price, your mattress is free.
Ready to wake your AC up out of hibernation? It's time for Kettle Spring Rejuvenation. for just $89. Gettle's HVAC experts will perform critical maintenance to ensure your AC unit functions flawlessly all season long. Because at Gettle, we do things the right way, not the easy way. That's Gettle Air Conditioning and Plumbing. GOETTL. Visit Gettle.com. Contractor license 1047781.
Attention spans just aren't what they used to be. Heads in social media and eyes on Netflix. But what do people do with their ears? Well, for one, they're listening to audio. Americans spend 4.4 hours with audio every day. Oh, and you want the proof? Well, you just sat through this ad that's now approaching 30 seconds. What could you say to a potential customer in 30 seconds? Let Odyssey put together a media plan tailor-made for your unique marketing needs. Advertise with Odyssey. Visit ads.odyssey.com.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
KNX FM and HD Los Angeles.
SoCal's only 24/7 connection. Coming up, neighborhoods in and around Pasadena got quite the jolt this morning, plus some Pacoima residents want an RV camp cleared now. And the federal government is funding a big water recycling program in Southern California. This is KNX News, 971 FM. It's 11 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Monica Ricks. History will be made today in Mexico.
It's almost for sure Mexico will have a presidenta, or female president. Presidenta. Both top candidates are women, trailblazers, but very different. Frontrunner Claudia Sheinbaum favors the socialist policies of current leader AMLO. Xochitl Galvez is the former senator from Mexico's Conservative Party who says Mexico's socialized medicine system is failing. Adrian Barr, CBS News, Mexico City.
Here at home, the presidential race is still a toss-up. In fact, a new CBS News poll shows views about former President Trump are mostly the same despite his conviction last week. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu weighed in on State of the Union with Casey Hunt.
So Donald Trump is now a convicted felon. Are you comfortable voting for him in November?
Oh, sure. As apparently, according to the polls, most of America is. I mean, the polls of this morning still have him up 2 points. So the reality is that this isn't really moving people's decision.
Most Republicans feel Trump was treated unfairly in his trial and still plan to make his nomination for re-election official at their convention next month. Strong winds are making it tough for fire crews to put out a 12,000-acre wildfire now in the Bay Area. CBS Sacramento reporter Kayla Muller is covering it.
We were right next to the flames, watching them put out patches of fires. It's very windy, and in the middle of it, you could really hear the wind whistling and howling. That's definitely not helping things.
At least 2 firefighters there have been injured. The UN says the humanitarian crisis is getting worse as the U.S. pushes for Israel and Hamas to accept a new ceasefire deal. Scott Anderson works on relief of Palestinian refugees in Gaza and worries about disease spreading.
Number one concern at this point is access to clean drinking water. You know, without that, in addition to hepatitis, you have things like cholera and other diseases that can become very prevalent, and we could see an outbreak happen very soon.
Novak Djokovic made history overnight at the French Open, winning his 3rd match round in 4 hours and 29 minutes. It ended just after 3 a.m. Eastern, marking the latest finish in tournament history.
The final seconds tick away, and the Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup final.
And the Florida Panthers have another shot at an NHL championship title. They beat the New York Rangers 2-1 last night to win the Eastern Conference final in 6 games. Florida will now either face Edmonton or Dallas for the Stanley Cup. The Stars up 3-2 against the Oilers, heading into Game 6 tonight. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
From the downtown LA Law Group Injury Help Studios.
This is KNX News, 97.1 FM.
SoCal's only 24/7 connection.
Good morning. It's 11:03. I'm Emily Valdez. A minor earthquake got the day off to a shaky start for a lot of Southern Californians. No reports of any damage. That quake happened just before 10 this morning. It only registered as a magnitude 3.5. That's not a lot for us. Centered about 2 miles southwest of Pasadena. It was 7 miles deep. Even though it was pretty small, it
some people still felt it pretty strongly in some areas, including Glendale by our own Karen Adams.
I was in my apartment and I was just, getting myself ready for the day. And I felt this quick, violent jolt. It was like it shook the building. I at first thought a car had crashed into the because I wasn't sure because it was so quick. It was just seconds.
Again, 3.5 magnitude quake hit near Pasadena just before 10 this morning. No word on any damage. One of the Inland Empire's top law enforcement officials is making it clear he wants Donald Trump back in the White House. Here's our Craig Figner.
This love affair that our governor and our state legislature have with criminals is based on the belief that criminals are not responsible for their own actions. They're a victim of society.
Well, that voice you hear, that is Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco, and he's saying things that he certainly suggested previously or even said directly, but then there is this, doubling down on Donald Trump, following Trump's conviction on 34 felonies this previous week in New York criminal court.
I think it's time we put a felon in the White House. Trump 2024, baby. Let's save this country and make America great again.
Sheriff Bianco said this in a post on Instagram. He is currently serving his second term as Riverside County Sheriff, a contest he won in 2022, won with just over 60% of the vote. I'm Craig Figner, KNX News 97.1 FM.
11:05. Let's have a look at your ride. Here's Manny Pacheco.
And good morning to you, Emily. We're going to begin in Encino, one lane of the eastbound 101 from Havenhurst to the 405, and the 101 East transition to the 405 South, all blocked for the moment as Caltrans works to complete a guardrail repair project, a sluggish drive from Reseda. Topanga Canyon reopened this morning 3 months ahead of schedule. Community members who organize a trash pickup along Topanga Canyon from PCH to Mulholland have headed down to the newly opened portion of the roadway to pick up garbage accumulated in the area. These are the good folks who really take a Sunday morning as seriously as they do some good stuff. Caltrans will be conducting one-way traffic control during non-peak hours as follow-up continues. Repaving is next on the agenda. Palisades PCH still has a couple of weather-related lane closures northbound between Tuna Canyon and Las Flores, and at Puerto Marina Drive. LAX is busy. The departure terminals all congested around the Horseshoe. Sepulveda into the airport completely jammed up. By the way, the 405 and the 105 wide open if you're headed to the airport, and I would give yourself plenty of time if you're headed there. Connecting you every 10 minutes on the 5s in the Downey Hyundai 24-hour traffic center.
It's going to be June gloom. That gray's going to stick around. 70s in the basin, 60s at the beach. Later on this week, we are going to see a warming trend. We could see 80s in the basins, 90s in the valleys, even triple digits in the desert. Current temperatures right now, Fullerton, 63 degrees, cloudy. Here on the Miracle Mile, it's 60. 11:07. And our encampment in Pacoima getting a lot of complaints from neighbors. Pete Demetrio reports.
The number of ramshackle RVs being used.
着いてだから助かったわ。
Educator says he's optimistic about the future of public education despite recent challenges.
You know, we can't underestimate the impact of the pandemic. We had students who maybe they were TK age or kindergarten age, and they went a year and a half without socializing with other students, learning online, and we're seeing the impacts of the pandemic and the academic performance. But I think as long as the state can continue to provide the funding necessary, districts will continue to focus on those standards that the students are struggling with. There's really a strong push to ensure literacy as a foundation and working with our younger students to make sure that they are literate in reading by 3rd grade. And I think you're going to continue to see growth in our students.
Insecurity.
Sir M. Night Shyamalan comes a chilling new film that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Mina is stranded in an expansive forest. When she finds shelter, she unknowingly becomes trapped alongside 3 strangers who are watched and stalked by mysterious creatures. You can't see them, but they can see everything. Starring Dakota Fanning, written for the screen and directed by Ishana Night Shyamalan. The Watchers, in theaters everywhere. This Friday, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this on America's largest 5G network. Customers 55 and up get 2 lines of talk, text, and data.
Taking a United. Right. What time is your flight? 1 o'clock. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey, Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARK for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. Cash out anytime right to your bank account. Or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARK for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARK.
Sometimes all you need to get the party started is a little help from your friends. So every weekday, your friend Ryan is buying your Disneyland resort tickets.
You're having a great time at LA Pride with Eagle Live and Kiss FM June 8th midnight. You gotta stop by for Pride of the Park June 8th. You can show us your pride at the 360 Eagle Live photo booth. The big red iHeart sign is in the next day. June 9th, we're gonna be at LA Pride Parade. The Beagle Live and Kiss FM Flow, where we're gonna be giving out plenty of Beagle merch, alright? Beagle Live is a place for you to express your pride and even earn cash every month. So download Beagle Live from the App Store today. That's BITL Live. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is back, and this time, Capital One is the presenting sponsor. That means Capital One cardholders get first access to tickets and other exclusive offers like the chance to add an access pass to attend an exclusive free concert event with a performing artist. Tickets and access passes are available starting Wednesday, June 12th for 48 hours only or while pre-sale tickets last. Don't miss the biggest names on one stage. Go to iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for more info.
Presenting A Game Flings Love Story. Air Love of My Life.
You were on the 12-feet bus this morning when I caught.
Машины стали слишком безопасными, и поэтому типа, всех и из-за этого плохие водители. Типа, we used to be a time when когда ты в такой машине, знаешь, тут just you took the corner just a little bit, типа, все, типа, тебя достают из-за дерева, ты вслед просто. Потому что машина не складывается.
From producer M. Night Shyamalan comes a chilling new film that will leave audiences on the edge of their seats. You can't see them.
Да, слава богу. Это вообще великолепно. Машины-то раньше были вообще сильные.
The Watchers, rated PG-13, in theaters everywhere this Friday.
Throw the hottest party of the season with savings on summer essentials at your local Amazon Fresh grocery store. Kick off the cookout with hot dogs, icy drinks, and fun treats. Get more summer to savor at your local Amazon Fresh grocery store. Find a store near you or
Заметил, в Америке нет столько боевок, в Москве и в Беларуси, типа, которые гоняют шашки постоянно. Я вообще не приятно шашки постоянно. Здесь. Ну, типа, прям шашки гоняют.
Это типа один чел за другим.
Dig into ready-to-eat foods or cook meal on summer adventures. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Win tickets to the advanced screening of The Watchers at kissfm.com/promotions.
Там чел есть, который за пару месяцев вообще не смешно.
Именно американский.
Да, ему вообще не смешно. Типа, он держал в Нью-Йорке. Он держал в Нью-Йорке. Поставили, его сказал, он их типа вокруг него прикрутил. Этим показывал мой палец. Снимал это все. Вот он на Таймс-сквере, типа, знаешь, на моем вычисле. Крик закатил, побежал к шее. Там вообще, типа, не уходит мысли, поскольку вещей.
Вот как до сих пор.
Не, его словили до конца жизни. Да, он там столько он типа собрал после
ну, у тебя поэтому будет
конечно, да, там типа, там есть кто-то защищает его, типа, который снимает и показывает, еще делать, типа, машину, да, или кого-то. Хорошо, как на следующей неделе еще ехать. И потом в прямом. Вот надо вот ехать к маме, нет, по такси.
Ну, если ты приезжий. Ну, если ты приезжий, ты можешь заплатил депозиты за квартиру, тебе можешь, очевидно,
Нет, ну ты можешь, да, ты можешь хлам купить.
Совсем хлам, который потом чинится каждый месяц.
Так Никита купил комплект, он мне рассказывал, за $2000, догадался, типа, и в него вмазалась, короче, депозита. И, короче, он сказал, что, ну, типа, машину страховку списала, что не и ему выплатили деньги, типа, на 1,5 раза, сколько он там будет. Потом он еще и продал. Короче,
Такое
ни хера денег ничего не выполнялось, это просто ничего. Мне кажется, там нужно, типа, сейчас они подходят под не подходят.
Я не могу это запустить, я не мерю Там был такой раскладной коврик с таких балочек, на которые можно посушить. Как это называется?
Да, просто загубиться. Как это называется? Посуда.
О, я нашла Синдрайер. Я забыла Синдрайер, и я не попробовала. Roll-up Dish-Dryer. У нас как раз таки большая раковина, но нету отдельного.
American Top 40. Number 6.
походу опять несет.
Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A Rico like Suave, Young Enrique speaking at AKA. She's an alpha but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb, getting some idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how much you can spot around your boy. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is, I know whips and chains and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY, he's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a or Farquhar. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, great thing. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. Young Jack, I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is,
Ну, такая ролета, чтобы ее ставить корабль. Мне кажется, окей, но мне кажется, лучше, когда эта штука стекается.
Jack Harlow, Lovin' on Me, sixth biggest song in the land. All right, there are a few artists on the countdown as accomplished as Billie Eilish at only 22. Nine of them, 2 Oscars, 2 Golden Globes, 2 #1 albums, and she could score another hit on the chart with the lead single from her latest project, Hit Me Hard and Soft. This is called Lunch, 1840 Breakout.
I could eat that girl for lunch. She dances on the lawn like she might be the one. I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush. Call me when you're there. Said I brought you something weird, and I left it done clear. So now she's coming up the stairs. So I rolled up the chair, and I'm rolling over there. Baby, I think you were made for me. Somebody right now who is like me. Been trying hard not to
Смотри, видишь, стоит сверху. Будет, пускай она находится здесь. Бачишь, там потом. А, они всегда видишь, они себя вручную читают, потому что они думают, что это постоянно делают.
Конечно, удалили.
Но самое жесткое было не канадское, было просто. Не американское, но они, вот у меня такой рюкзак был, они, короче, такие, что рюкзак у тебя большой. Вот. Они такие, вот, у нас есть нужно ставить. Короче, там штука вот такой рюкзак, у него ширина вот такая. Я там просто пихал его, знаешь, это было вообще мем. Вообще
У нас так было, когда мы летали в путешествие, я не помню, наверное, с мамой, с подругой Верой мной. И у нас с Верой были сумки такие, они точно не пластиковые штуки, но из-за того, что мы держали вот так вот на руке, Они чем-то похожи на обычную сумку, поэтому это прокатило. А мама была более спортивного формата дорожной сумки. Там не то, что не влазит, там просто вообще не подходит. Мама, ну что ты подружку не снимешь? И она нам, короче, пока эти отвернулись, мы перекидывали, она нам часть вещей перекидывала в ту зону, где-то уже все прошло. Мы это все поддержали, она смогла запихнуть, прошла, потом вернули.
Closer to her fourth, number one. Don't miss it. Plus, Sabrina Carpenter starts off the top 5 next.
United.
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. I'm a rideshare driver.
3 years now, I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. The Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARK for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARK for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARK.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save, because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
Love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
The virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualified unlocked device credit service and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
What's keeping you from learning the language you've always wanted to speak?
Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's interactive lessons, podcasts, games, and more make learning fun.
Right, but
In 10 minutes a day, Babbel's bite-sized lessons are designed to get you having real conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
That's not long.
It's not hard.
It's perfect.
It starts here. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
The latest money saving secret? Only at WSS you can buy 2 pairs of your favorite brand name shoes up to 50% off. Yes, 2 pairs up to 50% off. Starting at just $49.98. Shop selections for men, women, and kids and pop with those savings. Rush to WSS. The brands you love and unbeatable prices for the entire family. WSS, your neighborhood, your style. Shop in-store or online at shopwss.com.
Say, oh yeah, to T-Mobile's Go 5G Plus plan and stay connected with los tuyos. Plus, get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us when you switch. And now, it's easier than ever to join T-Mobile with your eligible matrícula consular. With 24 monthly bill credits and new Go 5G Plus lock for well-qualified customers plus tax. Contact us before canceling accounts to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance out by finance agreement due. $35 per line connection charge applies. See T-Mobile.com.
This report is